Hello everybody, this is Urugano TV, the channel with reliable news every day, and I think you are used to that. Today we are talking about our story of success, looking back to history, where we were from, where we are, and our plans to the future of a country of 1,000 years. Now what you need to do is to subscribe, like our videos, and even share them to your people on different social media platforms. Now we are talking about liberation struggle from 1990 to 1994, a foundation for national identity and transformation. This is the article by Augustine Rugundana. I'm going to be reading to you to know all such history I've been talking about. From 1959 to 1973, there was a political turmoil in Rwanda that culminated thousands of Rwandan refugees to be scattered in neighboring countries. Some had even gone as far as different continents to escape the torture, harassment, and persecution of Tutsi ethnic divisive ideology, political exclusion, to mention. Thus, the 1962 independence was a missed opportunity for the best Rwandans would be had it been able to serve the purpose it meant. Independence appears to have simply been a mere change of guard from white masters to black successors, and the same template of misleadership that worsened the situation and increased the life regrets. Rwandan refugees in countries of asylum continued to encounter enormous challenges, including being denied to return to their country peacefully, and reluctance of the First and Second Republics to accommodate the views of refugees in political conducive environment. This all with the purpose of needing all Rwandans to enjoy their fundamental rights. Due to lack of other venues for peaceful political change in their native country, they formed a group they called the Rwandese Alliance for National Unity. In short, it was called RANU, metamorphosed from its socio-cultural name into the Rwanda Patriotic Front, RPF-Inkotanyi of course, and eventually into its military wing, the Rwanda Patriotic Army, RPA. It is my strong conviction that every ideology begins with attitude that eventually nurses a belief vitalized by political acumen and foresight demonstrated by then RPA High Command. Having grown into a formidable force, the launch of the struggle became an inescapable alternative, necessity, and obligation that concerned all convinced patriots wherever they were scattered in neighboring countries to participate in liberation of a protracted effort to overcome impediments to national identity as well as human security. During this struggle, the sons and daughters who fought the liberation demonstrated values such as selfless sacrifice, dedication, and resilience to end despotic that have retarded transformation and unity of Rwandans respectively. When genocide tragedy befell the country, the gallant sons and daughters of Rwanda, Inkotanyi, decided to take the incalculable risks to give they had, including their lives, to defend the succeeding generation. This comeback was escorted by a relentless drive and courage which never melted into the scorching sun and never dissolved in the heaviest rain. Liberation as a foundation for national identity. One of the causes of the struggles was to end ethnic divisionism, restore national unity, and build the governance system that is inclusive and citizen-centered. To accomplish this laudable goal, the visionary leadership of His Excellency Paul Kagame removed ethnic naming and personal identity cards, establishing the government of national unity, promote a spirit of power sharing, gender mainstreaming, and inclusive participation. Liberation struggle put to an end refugee status that characterized thousands of Rwandans over 30 years and replaced ethnic identity to national identity, Ubunyarwanda or Umunyarwanda. In a speech delivered by His Excellency Paul Kagame to thousands of people during 20th commemoration of genocide against the Tutsis, he summarized how the nation would have ended in statements below. It had not been the rational choices of Rwandans. That Rwanda was supposed to be a failed state. We could have become a permanent UN protectorate with little hope of ever recovering our nationhood. We could have allowed the country to be physically divided with groups deemed incompatible assigned to different corners. We could have engulfed in never-ending civil war with endless streams of refugees and our children sick and uneducated. However, all the above scenarios have not happened due to visionary leadership of His Excellency Paul Kagame, who led 4 years of the demanding struggle that marked the rebirth or resurrection of a nation. In the aftermath of catastrophic genocide against the Tutsis, problems have been in place without possible assurance to be resolved. Rwanda was being regarded as a failed state politically, economically, and socially, a war-torn society that is irreconcilable due to long-term ethnic politicization and institutionalization, irreparable nation due to staggering distractions coupled with huge distress of Rwandan political population as well as high leverages of war. The management of this post-genocide nation failure was guided by liberation values. RPF manifestos is where it is found. Inclusive governance that leaves no one behind allowed everyone member of a community of Rwanda to be a potential partner in socio-economic transformation. This was accompanied by investing in human capital as a core source of offering a number of scholarships to thousands of students from poor families who are currently driving country's development agenda. The introduction of numerous unconventional homegrown solutions such as Girinka, Gacaca, Abunzi, Umushyikirano, Imihigo, Itorero, Umwiherero, Umuganda, to mention that appropriate to local development context have been the bedrock of Rwanda's reconstruction and transformation journey, access to health insurance, education to all, supporting survivors of genocide against the Tutsis, attraction of foreign investors, contributing to peacekeeping operations, building network of Rwandans and abroad in diaspora, and guaranteeing security to all Rwandans have all contributed on rapid transformation. The first bullet and the other bullets that followed in 4th year's liberation struggle positioned the country's positive image on internal or international scene. Liberation fighters have paid ultimate prices such as spending sleepless nights, moving long distances, enlisted hungriness, leaving their dear families, good paying jobs and loss of lives respectively. This human sacrifice, unequivocal patriotic stance and scrupulous attention to the problems the country was facing became the catalyst that unchained Rwanda from years of long-term despotic rule and marked the country's transformation. It is worthy to note that Inkotanyi's role didn't stop from installing despotic regime and stopping genocide, but continuing to play instrumental role in nation-building process in different dimensions. The liberation was too costly, too demanding, and sustaining its essence should be the concern and priority for all of us. Nothing the current generation and youth can reward liberation rather than safeguarding liberation deals, simulating legendary values of the liberation giants that never ceased to pursue the cause, to keep the mantra of the struggle burning. So, about the author, as I said, this is due to the opinion of Rugundana Augustine, the author, and he works at Rwandan Governance Board, and he's a passionate on civic education, peace building, international relations, and loves traditional musics. And all the views expressed are his. So this is the end of everything I wanted to talk about right now. I think you really liked the story here. If you did, give a thumb up, keep subscribing, and share it to your friends. Thanks for your time and thanks for choosing us. Let me see you guys next time. Bye.